summer. Well, allegedly it's 87 degrees out, but it's hazy, hot, and humid, so it feels like it's a lot warmer. The original forecast called for it to be 95 today. That must be for the cities. Out here in the country, still in the high 80s, but we gotta get some air conditioning going here. The bedroom's been set for a while thanks to an extra storage tote that I can just leave in front of the window. I can swap between window fan and air conditioner quite easily. Much better than I could at the old place. For the kitchen, though, I want to do a little experiment. This is a Soleus Air HVAC unit. It's an all-in-one type thing. It's one of those things that does air conditioning, dehumidification. I almost said decaf. Must be because we're close to where I make my coffee. It also serves as a fan. Not very interesting, that fan stuff. And it also serves as a heater in the wintertime. Unfortunately, this was actually this product right here was actually the focus of a class action lawsuit several years ago because the air conditioner has this thing for leaking. I took it apart once and the drip tray for the humidity is very shallow, so this thing leaks. So we're going to try it in the kitchen with the tile floor that's very, very moppable, but at the same time I also want to do something a little bit different in order to keep the drippage from the overflowing drip tray under control. Basically, it's so bad that if this thing's on an uneven floor, and I mean like even the tiniest bit uneven, it's guaranteed to leak. So, let's try something for that, shall we? Behold, a lid has a little lip on it as well to collect some of the water from the runoff from this thing. And then I can just towel it up or something. I'll experiment with that to see if I can get like some kind of collection thing going where it drips to a certain area and we just mop it up. For now though, let's fire this thing up. Unfortunately, the window thing that it goes into won't fit in this window because it's too small. Oh yeah! Hopefully the breaker doesn't blow. Ah, I feel that already. This thing has way more airflow. This thing has way more airflow than the other one of these that I have. The LED display has seen better days, and I think that's the warning to vacuum out the coils. So, we'll have to do that at some point. I do know this thing leaks, so we'll see how it goes with the lid. I'm thinking maybe I should put the lid all vertical and stuff. But first we gotta see if this can cool all the way over to the main area. Well, once again, the joke is on me. Every time I run one of these things, I'm harshly reminded of just how useless they are versus their window counterparts. So this thing is going full blast. The compressor hasn't even shut off yet. And it is cooling the kitchen, but that's about it. Even when I have a fan going to blow the cool air elsewhere in the house, it's noticeable. If you leave the kitchen, then you notice immediately, boom, there's the heat, there's the humidity. So, hasn't leaked yet though, but I know it will. So I think if I'm going to use this, probably I'd want to use it in the project area or someplace closer to the computers. The big wild card with these things is some of the heat exchange that normally takes place in a window unit actually causes this hose right here to become a heat radiator inside the house. The heat exchange in a window unit will happen in the unit on the outside of the place, but you need hoses for these units. One of the side effects of that is the further away you are from the window, the more you have a warm hose essentially radiating some of the heat that was just pulled out of the air in the middle of the unit. So yeah, portables are kind of lousy between the difference in the BTUs versus the window units and if any of them leak on you. The only reason I even still have this thing is because with the old place there was one window grand total in the loft. So I didn't want to have to keep flipping an air conditioner in and out of the window to switch back to a window fan. So I tried this so I could just take the hoses out and put a window fan in if it was cool out at night. Regardless, this is a good backup, but sadly, that's about it. At least it closes automatically. And what do you know, the fridge is actually still doing stuff. So even with that thing running cooling the place, it didn't help the fridge any. Whatever. Much, much better. An air conditioning unit that actually can help cool the room. Of course, I'm sure some of that has to do with the fact that this room actually has a door that can close. Not that that affects anything, but it does. Hint, hint. Ah, yeah, now that's really feeling good. By the way, for those of you wondering about the bags that are stuffed in the corners, that's to keep out moisture and bugs. Because this place is ground level, I basically pop the air conditioner in the unit and take it out every single time. So, yeah, a little extra work, but, I could use the exercise. Plus, the tote's right there, so it's not like I'm lifting it all the way every single time. And it's a small window unit, so it's not that heavy to begin with. I think I'm getting spoiled by the AC now. The best part about this AC... Yeah! Ugh! Watch for that, I got the exercise ball in here, which it probably shouldn't be. The best part about this AC being in here is that, of course, the bedroom in the old place was a loft, so it didn't really have a door, so air conditioning in the summer was a total nightmare. But this thing can be really, really effective since this place actually, well, this room anyways, actually has a door that can close. And it's not on the top floor. So I can open the attic and have the heat collect in the attic and have it suck the heat out from the ground floor. Fun stuff, man. Unfortunately, if I open the attic right now, the attic of course has a lot less insulation. It's an oven up there. Never mind. If I open the attic, that's why I got the trash bag on there, because I had a curtain around the edge of this piece of wood that doesn't fit perfectly, and I was worried about it heating up so much, but that is warm. Yeah, a lot less insulation up there. So if I open it up, it's essentially going to defeat the purpose of the insulation in the ceiling. So the heat that's up there, the air will just transfer up and down into this place and whatnot. But I need a better way to seal this, because the piece of wood that's supposed to seal out the attic doesn't fit this attic hatch very well. So, I don't know if there's something I can pick up that I could put there instead of the piece of wood, but it just has to be non-combusting or something. Also, keeps the bugs out. If I leave this thing open during the day, I might get flies down here or something that find their way into the attic and then find their way down here. Ay, ay, ay. Cheap little geek houses, let me tell you. Well, the good news is that this should be a very short burst of, well, heat wave type stuff, so I think I'm just going to shut everything down early and, like, watch Netflix in the bedroom or something for the rest of the night. No sense trying to air condition the entire rest of the house when I could just have one small room and that's basically it. Till next time, this is MultimediaJay signing off. Thanks for stopping by.